Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
As we welcome you back to Central Castleton, the Central Cass School in Cost Field. It is game number 2 of our softball Region 1 tournament. As we just ended game number 1 with Central Cass at 27-0 victory over Enderlin. We now pivot into game number 2 with Kindred-Richland and Hillsboro Central Valley, the 2 versus 3. Coming up, this is your IRA Insurance pregame show on yourliveevent.com.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 201 Main Street, Hunter.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong communities.
Stop on out to Watts Ace Hardware in Castleton and gear up with name brands from Steel, Milwaukee, Ego, and Craftsman Power Tools. Plus, Watts Ace Hardware has a key cutting and paint mixing section for your own do-it-yourself projects. From their grill selection with Traeger, Blackstone, Weber, and the Big Green Egg to their customer laser engraving center, Watts Ace Hardware is a place you need to check out. Stop in at 1610 Governor's Drive in Castleton for Watts Ace Hardware.
It's time to hit the ground with summer lawn and gardening projects, and Mayport Hardware is here to help. Stop by the greenhouse and browse the wide selection of flowers to liven up your yard. From the outdoor power tools of mowers, tillers, and trimmers to the lawn care essentials of seeds, fertilizers, and top-tier gardening tools, let Mayport Hardware transform your yard to where the grass is greener. Come visit Tim, Sue, and the staff at Trail County's Hardware Hank on Main Street in Mayville.
IRA Insurance pregame show on yourliveevent.com. Game number 2 of our today of our Region 1 softball tournament. Kindred-Richland and Hillsboro Central Valley, the 2 versus the 3 here today. As we get the warm-ups taking place out in front of us, let's check in with our coaches. Our pregame coaches' comments brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank. Sharing our future, sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Dakota Heritage Bank, dhb.bank, the website. First up, head coach for the Kindred-Richland Vikings, Sam Brandt.
For the Kindred-Richland Vikings region semifinal here, what's the game plan here today?
Hit the ball. We're gonna have some fun. This year we've have a big dog mentality. Nobody can beat us in the box, on the field, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna show up and be big dogs today.
I like that mentality here today. Also, having to fight through some conditions here today. How does that affect you?
Out of our control. So we're just going to control what we have control over and enjoy it, have some fun. Here we are playing softball. It's not snowing, at least yet. So we're going to have a great day.
What is it? Give it 10 minutes or something? Yeah. So, all right. Well, hey, let's go out there, play some ball. Sam, thanks for the time. We'll talk to you after the game.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you.
Sam Brandt, head coach of the Kindred-Richland Vikings, the number 2 seed coming into this region tournament, defending state champs and everything else. So they're looking to repeat as well, too. We'll repeat some coaches' comments when we come back. We'll have the head coach, Corey Erickson, join us for Hillsboro Central Valley softball when we return on yourliveevent.com.
Late models return to the Norman County Raceway, Ada, Minnesota, June 28th. Ada Building Center LLC start to finish showdown. Presented by R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. Enjoy the experience. Nationwide top 10 experience last year. Let's make it number 1 this year. World of Outlaws, late models, Ada Building Center LLC start to finish showdown. Presented by R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. Tickets now available. ncraceway.com.
There's more at 104. Hillsboro, North Dakota has everything you want in a hometown. Business opportunities, great jobs, and a top-notch school. Shovel-ready lots for your next idea. Great jobs in manufacturing, healthcare, and agriculture. An excellent education for your kids with small class sizes and lots of school spirit. Plus easy access to I-29 and the conveniences of North Dakota's largest cities. Build your future in Hillsboro and see why there's more at 104.
Built by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Visit with Ryan Opdahl, your local Farmers Union insurance agent in Hillsboro. It's safe to say we have it pretty good in the Drayton, North Dakota area. Growing sugar beets, making sugar, bringing a little sweetness to the world. Every day, American Crystal Sugar produces sweet products people love in a place we love to call home. It's a thing we like to call the sweet life, and we're proud to share it with you. American Crystal Sugar's Drayton facility has recently started offering a $4 per hour shift differential for rotating shifts. Go to AmericanCrystalCareers.com for more information.
Pre-game show from Irie Insurance. Kindred-Richland and Hillsboro Central Valley facing off. Head coach Corey Erickson for Hillsboro Central Valley. He joins us with our pregame coach's comments from Dakota Heritage Bank.
What's the keys for you today here trying to lock up that spot in a region championship game?
Fight's the biggest thing. We know no matter the result today, win or lose, we still got to come out and play again. Theoretically tomorrow, we'll see how the weather goes. But this is a building game. This is where we see what kind of fight we have. And win or lose, we know we need to come out and be even better in our next game. So just kind of want to feel some things out here today. See how we do offensively, defensively. Really focusing on ourselves, not so much on the opponent. So see how things go and do our best.
All right, let's watch the Burros go play their game. Corey, thanks for the time. Best luck. We'll talk to you afterwards.
Thank you.
Corey Erickson for Hillsboro Central Valley, as you hear the wind in the background whipping through and everything else. Here, as pregame coaches comments brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, dhb.bank. Winner of this one gets Central Cass, the 27-0 victory over Enderlin, our previous game. Immediately after the game, didn't get a chance to catch up with Coach Koss, but tracked him down in between games there as he was making the rounds with the circuit. So visited with him too. Bonus coach's comments here. Head coach Scott Koss for Central Cass after their victory over Enderlin.
Coach Scott Koss after the win, and Coach, I'm not sure if we talked the way your bats came out swinging or the way that your defense there with the perfect game from Mitchell there, but hey, you got the victory and moving on.
Yeah, so it was a really good, complete game. I do like the way that we swung the bats. I thought we swung at good pitches, and that makes a big difference when you're trying to get offense put together. Whitney was really sharp today. She kept the ball in the strike zone. Her pitches on when she was ahead in the count were really, really solid. So just a good all-around effort by the kids.
There's head coach Scott Koss for the Central Cass Squirrels. Their victory over Enderlin 27-0 in the 5-inning affair. Perfect game thrown in the 5 innings by Whitney Mitchell in the circle for the Squirrels as well too. There as Central Cass will take on the winner between this one of Hillsboro Central Valley and Kindred-Richland. And the loser will take on Enderlin in the loser-out game here tomorrow. More to come. This is your Irie Insurance pregame show. Starting lineups when we return. Get you ready for first pitch. It's coming up. Region 1 softball on yourliveevent.com.
softball or baseball skills to the next level with personalized instruction from the professional staff at the Ball Yard. Their mission is to provide area players, young and old, the opportunity to improve their skills in a professional level facility and to provide a high level of instruction to youth players to help them achieve their goals at the Ball Yard. Come and visit the one place in the Fargo-Moorhead area where it's always summer. For more information, go online to fmballyard.com. That's fmballyard.com.
Here's a message from Tim Cassette, Golden Harvest Seed Sales in the Hillsboro area. When it comes to your operations needs, they want to hear from you, which is why they're committed to listening first. From farmer-focused R&D teams to their Gold Series soybeans and game-changing corn products to the insights shared through the Illuminate digital platform, everything offered is an answer to what they learned from you. For Golden Harvest corn and soybean seed, visit with Tim Cassette Seed Sales Hillsboro, 701-430-0877.
The City of Hillsboro invites you to make Hillsboro your home. If you're looking for a new home or a job, check out the opportunities in Hillsboro and see what the community can offer you and your family. Enjoy a quality family life with community, education, church, entertainment, and more. For all neighbors and those driving through the region, we welcome you to come and shop with the businesses in Hillsboro. If you have questions related to services available in the City of Hillsboro, contact the Hillsboro City Office at 701-636-4620. The Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts congratulate the seniors on your success and wish you well in your future endeavors. They encourage you to step into your future, secure in the knowledge that this world needs you and the unique, inspiring gifts that only you can give. Best wishes go with you graduates as you prepare for the greater challenges ahead in a world of new possibilities. Congratulations, graduates, from the administration and staff of the Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts. To all students, parents, and families of the Hillsboro and Central Valley Schools, thank you for a great year.
Wrapping up our IRA Insurance pregame show and get you set with our starting lineups here today for Kindred-Richland and Hillsboro Central Valley. Your starting lineup's brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. You see the Burros coming out on the left side for Hillsboro Central Valley. The visitors, let's look at their batting order. They'll lead off with number 1, the catcher, Peyton Kwong. Batting second will be the shortstop, number 3, Kaylee Kittleson. Santa Kritzberger will bat third, play center field. It will be Carsey Hattlestead, the third baseman, batting fourth. Alexis Iverson will bat fifth in right field. Kaya Chenault will be the designated player today. She is hitting for the pitcher, Tenley Dickoff. There she bats sixth. Chloe Tice will bat seventh and play second base. Evelyn Willison will play first, bat eighth. And Alaya Jelmstead will bat ninth and be in left field. As mentioned, the flex player will be the pitcher, Tenley Dickoff. They will face a Kindred-Richland Viking defense that aligns like this. Josie Mathis will be behind the plate doing the catching. Layla Kittleson will be at first base. It'll be Charlie Odegaard at second base. Jana Tazarek at shortstop. Maya Miller at third base. Sierra Nipstead at left field. Eliana Schmitz in center field. Kate Odegaard in right field. The straight 9 here today for Kindred-Richland. Their starting lineups brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. Live the sweet life. Great careers, quality products, grower owned. Crystal Sugar. Find out more online, crystalsugar.com. Kindred-Richland as the number 2 seed. Hillsboro Central Valley as the number 3 seed in this tournament. Here as it was Saturday with these two teams facing off there, and a 21-1 victory for Kindred-Richland over Lisbon. Hillsboro Central Valley got the 15-3 victory over the Pirate Fast Pitch Co-op there. So they face off today. Winner will get Central Cass in the championship game tomorrow, and loser will face Enderlin in the loser-out game to begin tomorrow. Starting lineups brought to you by American Crystal Sugar Company. We'll come back. First pitch when we return on yourliveevent.com.
its beginning, the Central Cass Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cass High School. Through the years, that mission has broadened to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cass Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels!
There's more at 104. Hillsboro, North Dakota has everything you need on your next road trip. Food, fuel, fun, and family-friendly activities. Stop by and fill up your tank or grab a bite to eat. Have a blast at Goose River Golf Club, the swimming pool, or one of our beautiful parks. There's even ice skating and cross-country skiing. Take in the sights or stay the night so you don't miss a thing. Experience Hillsboro and see why there's more at 104.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsboro, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
Continue on with our IRE Insurance pregame show. Final warm-up pitches here before we get started, and anticipating we'll get going here as soon as we can. As we went into that last break, little cloud burst coming through. See the pavement getting a little wet. Some rain coming down here as we move these games up to here today. And this one originally slated for a 6 o'clock, moved up here to a 1 o'clock start, but going to get it going now. Here as we're trying to get it in here. So let's get to our first pitch. Our first pitch brought to you by the Norman County Raceway and the Red River Valley Speedway. NormanCountyRaceway.com, RedRiverValleySpeedway.com, the websites. Find out more about the World of Outlaws with the late models coming to Ada June 28th. The sprint cars May 31st, August 23rd in West Fargo. NormanCountyRaceway.com, RedRiverValleySpeedway.com. Let's see if we can race through this one. Here, as it will be Hillsboro Central Valley at the plate to begin us off. Peyton Quam will come in facing Cora Johnson. First pitch line down the left field line. In there, it'll be a leadoff first pitch single for Hillsboro Central Valley. Peyton Quam aboard at first base. Here we'll bring up now the shortstop, Kaylee Kittleson. Kittleson looking over, getting the signs and everything from Coach Erickson at third base. And preparing to step in. Shows bunt. Doesn't get it down. Runner off first base is watched back there by the catcher Mathis. It'll be strike one to Kittleson. Burrows with a leadoff single here in the first. Trying to come through with some early offense. Third base coming in, expecting bunt. No bunt shown. Runner goes for second, slides in, safe with the stolen base. Quam steals her way into scoring position. Pitch was a called ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here with Peyton Quam at second, Kaylee Kittleson at the plate. Cora Johnson pitching for Kindred-Richland in the circle. And this one, Nubber over towards the first base side, race to the bag, won that time by Lila Kittleson, beating Kaylee Kittleson to the bag. And the productive out as it does move the runner up to third. 3 unassisted, 1 out. Brings up now Santa Kritzberger. Kritzberger trying to bring that run in, and look out there down the third base line. Liner fall. Hey, Dave Nelson. How you doing? No umbrella for you today? No? Okay. Oh, how's things going there with that Region 2 baseball? As we get a liner through left side and a RBI single for Santa Kritzberger. Trying to get an update on the baseball, and we get an RBI single on the softball. 10-1, Burrows won the first game? There we go. There's your update. Tim Kazette, Seed Sales in-game update at Region 2 baseball for you with yourliveevent.com here today. So Burrows strike first. Now we get Carsey House with a high fly into center field. It rolls off the glove of Schmitz, and they do get the out at second. So they will get the fielder's choice there, as Adelstead will be safe at first. Schmitz coming in. Just ball couldn't quite grab it in the glove, but with Kritzberger having to hold, thinking it was going to be caught, unable to get to second base in time. So 2 down, runner on first here for Alexis Iverson. This one popped up. It will drift out of play. There for a strike. 2 down here for Hillsboro Central Valley in the top of the first inning. And the pitch comes in behind her, gets by the catcher, Mathis, and runner will advance up to second base. Hattlestead safe at second on the wild pitch. Ball 2 as well. 2 balls, 1 strike to Iverson. This one, check, swing, but went far enough to fall it to the backstop. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here leading off the game for Hillsboro Central Valley. 1 run has come in. This one, fall to the backstop again. Staying alive, Iverson with the bat control. The cut there to send it to the backstop. Johnson sets, delivers, up high for a ball. Tough pitch to lay off, but Iverson does, and it is a 3-ball, 2-strike count. Here with some rain coming in, seeing some blankets and everything else coming here into the stands. Inside pitch, called, strike 3. Got her looking. And that will be out number 3. So Hillsboro Central Valley strikes first. 1 run on 2 hits. 1 runner left on base. After our first half inning, Hillsboro Central Valley leads on your Bank North scoreboard 1-0.
Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks, they make sure your vehicle gets the best standard of care to get it back on the road as quickly as possible. Lonnie and his team are some of the most highly trained in the industry. With state-of-the-art technology and superior products, your vehicle will leave in great condition. With their drive-in claims area, the process is smooth and easy. Let Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks provide you and your vehicle with premium care and attention. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. Abra Auto Body and Glass of Grand Forks.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Say thank you to the farmers you come into contact with every day. They have chosen a career that is as much their deep passion as it is an absolute necessity for you and I. Spring is upon us and there will be farm equipment on the roads. Give them your patience and room to do their jobs. Trust me, they would rather be off the road working in their field than dealing with traffic. From all of us here at Agassiz Precision Ag, we say thank you and have a safe spring.
Bottom of inning number 1. Kindred-Richland coming to the plate. Eliana Schmitz leading things off. Maya Miller, Janet Tazarek, 1, 2, 3. Rest of the batting order goes Josie Mathis, Sierra Nipstead, Cora Johnson, Lila Kittleson, Charlie Odegaard, Kate Odegaard. The batting 9 straight 9 for Kindred-Richland here today. Starting lineups brought to you by American Crystal Sugar Company. First pitch, ball 1 from Tenley Dickoff. Dickoff pitching. Peyton Quam doing the catching behind home plate. Swing and a miss, evens it up, 1 ball, 1 strike. Evelyn Willison at first base, Chloe Tice at second, Kaylee Kittleson at shortstop, Carsey Hattelstead at third base. Leah Jelmstead in left field, Santa Kritzberger in center, Alexis Iverson in right field for Hillsboro Central Valley today. Designated player, Kaya Chenault, she's hitting for the pitcher, Tenley Dickoff, who misses. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here in the bottom of the first inning. This pitch outside, ball 3. 3-1. Here, the leadoff hitter, Schmitz. Held up, ball 4. Little flinch of a check swing, held up, and that's leadoff walk. Here for Kindred-Richland. Brings Maya Miller to the plate. For the Vikings. Hattelstead coming in at third base. Seeing like she's expecting bunt. Bunt is shown. It's popped up. It will be fielded by first base, thrown over to first, then back over to third, and not cleanly held as Schmitz will go from first to third. So Miller out on the sack bunt, the 3-4 putout. Schmitz advancing to third on the throw. And it will be a tying run at third base. 1 out for Janet Tazarek. There's Schmitz with the speed and the aggressive mindset on the base path to go from first to third on the bunt. A well-placed bunt, too, that time by Miller. Here to get it. First pitch in the dirt, ball 1. Here from Tenley Dickoff. And this one followed to the backstop. Strike 1. Coach Brandt quoting, or to quote Coach Brandt in that pregame there conversation, that big dog mindset, and showing that early on of taking that extra base. This one followed to the backstop. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here for Tazarek. Dickoff sets and delivers. Swung through. They got to throw down to first. It goes into right field. Run will come in. Runner's going to go for second. Throw comes to second. That's not fielded cleanly. Did they say out? Originally had the arm out saying, yeah, okay. So that will be a dropped third strike. Schmitz will come in to score on the throwing error. Tazarek will be safe at second on that same error. And we're tied up 1-1. One down. Here as the pitch comes in. Low for a ball. Josie Mathis hitting for Kindred-Richland. This one swung through for a strike. Then the throw over the top of the head of Dickoff. There, and it's a 1-1 count, but right now, blame it on the rain coming, blame it on theirs, whatever it is, but the ball going wide here again for the Burros. This one a wild pitch to the backstop. Runner moves up to third. Here, so 2 ball, 1 strike count, 1 down, runner on third base for Kindred-Richland. After tying it up 1-1. Bunt shown, pulled back, all to the backstop here. The play at the plate, not in time. As Quam flipped it off to Dickoff as quick as she could. But the run coming in, there's Tazarek, safe at home on the wild pitch, beating the throw. Clears the bases, gives the lead to the Vikings, and a 3-1 count to Mathis. Ball 4. Second walk of the inning. Here's walk, sacrifice bunt, drop, third strike that allowed the runner to reach on a throwing error. And now a walk after a wild pitch scored a run. 2-1, Kindred-Richland leads, 1 out, bottom of the first. Sarah Nipstead at the plate. Shows bunt, fall on the first base side. Wind still pretty strong out there? Yeah, still coming through? Okay. Just checking. We got a party up in the booth, so I might as well just, who wants to grab a microphone and have a conversation? Yeah. Pitch off the edge. There for ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's Nipstead at the plate for Kindred-Richland. Runner off first base. Quam bluffs a throw down. Gets Mathis back to first. 2 balls, 1 strike. Deckoff looking in, and low throw down to second as the runner goes. Just missed her. There is Mathis slides in head first with the steal. So 3-1, runner on second base now after the stolen base. Still just 1 down on that sacrifice bunt to the second batter in the order. Ball 4. Third walk. Fields first base right now. For Kindred-Richland now Cora Johnson. Johnson coming up trying to help her own cause. Here's the pitcher for the Vikings. Swings through the first pitch. Strike 1. Josie Mathis at second base after walking and stealing second. Sarah Nipstead followed in behind with a walk of her own. Johnson checks swing. Did not go. Ball 1. Here in this bottom of the first inning, your Bank North scoreboard, Kindred-Richland taking the lead 2-1. Both teams crossing the plate in the first inning. There's a called strike. Ahead now 2-1 is Tinley Dickoff. Here she rocks and delivers in the pitch through. There gets past ball of Quam as it comes in low. Runners both move up. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 in scoring position for Kindred-Richland. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Got her to chase. That's out number 2. And we'll bring up Lila Kittleson. Here for Kindred-Richland, the left-handed hitter. Burrows trying to recover here from some miscues or lines. This one goes to the backstop. Throw it at the plate. Not in time. Run will come in. Mathis safe at home on the wild pitch. Nipstead going to third base as well. So that run comes in. 3-run inning now for Kindred-Richland. Here an error, some wild pitches, pass ball, moving some batters around, couple walks. Vikings, 3 runs, no hits in this inning. But taking advantage of the opportunities given to him. 2-0 delivery. Up high off the glove of Quam, and another run will score. Safe at home on the pass ball that time. Here in a 3-0 count to Kittleson now with the bases empty and a 4-1 game. Dickoff delivers. Called strike. Looked like Kittleson had to take all the way that time. She'll step back in. Lila Kittleson for Kindred-Richland. Ball 4. She's off to first base. I'll bring up the number 8 hitter, Charlie Odegaard. Charlie Odegaard followed by Kate Odegaard in the batting order for the Vikings. Here at first base, Kittleson, we'll see. She takes a couple steps, does not go. Strike 1 on that pitch. Here now, swing and miss. Strike 2. So Dickoff getting ahead of Charlie Odegaard. We'll see here if gonna nibble or go right at her. The 0-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. Got the strikeout swinging to end the inning, but 4 runs come across, no hits for Kindred-Richland as they take advantage of 4 walks, 1 error, a couple wild pitches as well. And it is Kindred-Richland leading on your Bank North scoreboard as we go to the top of inning number 2, 4-1.
Face it, moving is a pain. And if you decide to do it yourself, take the hassle out with All About Moving in Grand Forks. While national conglomerates tend to overcharge and take longer, All About Moving is locally owned and wants to make your next move an efficient and stress-free experience. Take the stress out of moving with All About Moving in Grand Forks, so you can focus on the things that really matter.
It's the North Dakota All-Star Gathering on your live event, as we'll cover the Shields Softball All-Star Series on June 2nd and 3rd.
This will be hit and over the shortstop Berg into left center field. A run comes in to score with Alexander Raff.
Optimist Volleyball Series June 16th and 17th.
Blue outside Linsinger with another hammer.
Plus, the Lions All-Star Basketball Series on July 14th and 15th.
Baldwin finds Wick. Wick open, three-pointer coming. Yes, sir!
For more information, go to yourliveevent.com.
Kaya Chenault will lead off for Hillsboro Central Valley. Top of inning 2, takes ball 1. Here from pitcher Cora Johnson. Johnson sets up this one inside for a ball. Chenault, then Chloe Tice, Evelyn Willison, 6, 7, 8 batters in the Burrow batting order. Ground ball left side over at short. Tazarek Fields throws in the out. Ground out, 6-3. I think that's the first ground out to shortstop we've had today. Took 6 innings. Yeah. Chloe Tice will bat now. First game, Central Cass with the victory 27-0 over Enderlin. And now Kindred-Richland out to a 4-1 lead after the first inning over Hillsboro Central Valley. Strike 1, strike 2. There to Tice. Here with 1 down, base is empty. Pitch off the plate. Didn't chase. Tice here with Evelyn Willison on deck. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Second strikeout for Johnson. There, and brings up Evie Wilson. Willison Here from the right side, waits on the first pitch. It's there for strike one. Outfield playing straight away here. Left field maybe a little bit closer to the line than normal positioning. Right field, though, playing about even. Here's a ball, 1-1 count now. Ground ball up the middle. Tazarek knocks it down at short. Spin, turn, throw, and the out. 6-3 on the ground out. With the footwork there at short to field it and get the throw out. 1, 2, 3, top of inning number 2. To the bottom half we go. Kindred-Richland coming into bat. They lead 4-1 on your Bank North scoreboard on yourliveevent.com.
Partnership is a way of life here in the Northland. It's about pitching in to help our neighbors, making lending decisions locally, honoring long-term commitments to farmers, Main Street businesses, teams, schools, and rural communities. We're more than just a bank. We're a community partner, working constantly and diligently to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. Bank North, always true.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Bottom of inning number 2 will be 9-1 to the batters coming up for Kindred-Richland. Kate Odegaard. Then top of the order with Liana Schmitz and Maya Miller. 4 runs in the first on no hits, but 4 walks and a drop third strike, helping runners reach base. Vikings left 1 runner on when Dickoff got strikeouts to 2 of the final 3 batters she faced to get out of the inning. Here's the first pitch, is low for a ball to Kate Odegaard. And Dickoff will rock and deliver this one inside for a ball. We'll get a Region 1 baseball update here in a second after this pitch. There's a swing and a miss for a strike, makes it 2-1. Oak Grove defeats Kindred 4-3. Lisbon beats Oaks 9-4 in the first 2 games of the Region 1 baseball tournament. There are those games for you on yourliveevent.com. Switching those, so they'll playing 2 games consecutively, or simultaneously, I should say, and consecutively, because now they got 2 more games coming up. Here's the pitch up high for ball 4. Leadoff walk for Kindred-Richland. Here, as that will bring up the top of the order as Schmitz, who led off the first inning with a walk, came around to score after she went from first to third on a sacrifice bunt and then came in to score on a throwing error. She bats now as this one runs up, doesn't swing at it. That slap hit approach on the catcher with the ball in the turf. One in a different one. There, little rain coming down, little wet out. 1-0 offering here now from Dickoff as it's outside. Oh, runner falls off first base, but no one's there as Willison had come in expecting maybe some small ball play. And then just Odegaard losing her footing as she tried to stop. But no one was guarding or covering at first base to try and get the out there for Clom to throw it. Here's a ball, slapped foul. A little late and got underneath it. There is Schmitz, falls it back out of play. And we're going to get uniform equipment adjustment here. As, I think Tenley Dickoff saying, I just don't like this sweatshirt on. Here, so she's going to shed that and see here without that how that affects. So you want to be warm and everything out there, but also you want to feel good about your mechanics. Here's the first pitch, low. Or not the first pitch. The first pitch without the sweatshirt on, low. 3 balls, 1 strike. Schmitz at the plate, weighing the pitch. This one, catching the black for strike 2. She was running up to hit that. She started turning almost on her way to first. Got to come on back. Here comes the full count offering. Up high for ball 4. Puts runners on first and second. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 walks now issued to Viking hitters. So Dickoff will look in, and the pitch is a called strike to Maya Miller. Miller dropped down to sacrifice bunt her first at bat. Here in that move, Schmitz from first to third. She'll put down a bunt here as it's popped up towards Dickoff at pitcher. She'll throw back to first, and the double play. Double play on the pop out off the bunt right back to the pitcher Dickoff. Kate Odegaard does get back to second. Schmitz at first base, doubled off there on the 1-3. So erase 1 runner, give them 2 outs. And now a swing and a miss there to Tazarek. Janet Tazarek reached on a drop, 3rd strike. And then that throw down to first ended up in right field. Throwing error put her to second. She eventually came in to score after a pair of wild pitches. That 4-run first inning. Here, pitch there, even count now, 1 ball, 1 strike. Dickoff will set in, deliver. This one fouled to the backstop. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Tenley Dickoff for Hillsboro Central Valley. Looking here on the 1-2 delivery. Fall tipped, held on for strike 3. So you shed the sweatshirt mid at bat. You come back with a double play and a strikeout. You get out of the inning. No runs, no hits. 1 runner left on base for Kindred-Richland in the bottom of the 2nd inning. To the top of 3 we go. Hillsboro Central Valley coming to the plate, trailing 4-1 to Kindred-Richland. Your Bank North scoreboard.
The Rumble on the Red, presented by Ellingson Companies and Gerdau Metals Recycling, is coming to West Fargo, North Dakota. The World of Outlaws non-energy drink sprint cars come to the Red River Valley Speedway on Saturday, May 31st. Tickets are available now at slspromotions.com or by calling 815-344-2023.
Here's a message from Tim Cassette, Golden Harvest Seed Sales in the Hillsboro area. When it comes to your operations needs, they want to hear from you, which is why they're committed to listening first. From farmer-focused R&D teams to their Gold Series soybeans and game-changing corn products to the insights shared through the Illuminate digital platform, everything offered is an answer to what they learned from you. For Golden Harvest corn and soybean seed, visit with Tim Cassette Seed Sales Hillsboro, 701-430-0877.
Top of the 3rd inning, Hillsboro Central Valley at the plate, trailing 4-1. Bunt shown by Jelmstead, nicely laid down towards the 3rd base line. No throw, as she will just race that out. The bunt single. Gotta admit, had to give a little grief when I came over to talk to Coach Erickson earlier. just said, going over the lineup, saw Jelmstead there and said, I parked far away this year. I'm not going to have another broken windshield like I did last year. She just kind of looked away. Here she takes second base on a steal. Here, strike at the plate for Quam, but a runner in scoring position for her as well. 0-1 the count. Quam singled her first at bat, stole second, went to third on a ground out and scored on an RBI single from Santa Kritzberger. His pitch outside, ball one. Here is Cora Johnson, the pitcher for Kindred-Richland, looks over, gets the signs, checks the wristband, and delivers the pitch. They're inside for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here into the third inning. First 2 innings, she's given up 1 run. Now 3 hits. Stranded 1 runner. This pitch up high for ball 3. And it's her second 3-ball count. She sets up to rock and deliver. And a high fly ball into left center. Could be trouble. It will drop in. It will drop in, and it'll just be a single. Jelmstead will not advance. There as just holding up. Not sure if it was going to be caught or not. And then when it dropped in, had the instinctive thought to start running, and then saw Coach Erickson throwing up the sign saying, no, stay there. So first and second to lead off the inning for Hillsboro Central Valley. Kaylee Kittleson will bat. She'll show bunt, and it's bunted foul. Bunted foul. Here's trying to move those runners up. Kittleson hit one over towards Isla Kittleson at first base. 3 unassisted her first at bat. 0 for 1 today. This one ground ball, third base, picked up in foul territory. 4 strike 2. Johnson looking for a big out here, as that would hopefully for her keep the runners where they are and also set up that double play opportunity to then get out of the jam. Here's the pitch, watched offside, throw back to first behind the runner. Everyone's safe. In a big couple steps there off the bag. Does dive in ahead of the tag attempt from Lila Kittleson. As Kaylee Kittleson for Hillsboro Central Valley bats. Here comes the 1-2 from Cora Johnson. And a ball hit into left center field to the fence. It's a rocket there and a line drive. 1 will score. They're going to hold Quam at third, and it's going to be an RBI double. RBI double. Brings it down to a 2-run advantage for Kindred-Richland. That was a rocket to the fence. Jelmstead will score. Quam to third. And 4-2 is our score on the Bank North scoreboard. Santa Kritzberger, RBI single, her first at bat. Takes the first pitch for a strike. Cora Johnson now at 35 pitches through 2+ innings. Pitch popped up into the no man's land in center field. It's going to be coming in. Schmitz making the catch. Right behind second base where what would be the grass meets the dirt if it wasn't a turf field. There. As the runners hold up on the pop out number 1. Now Carsey Hattlestead will come in. Here she's got some pop with the tying run in scoring position. Takes a big cut. Strike 1. Hattlestead hit into what ended up being a fielder's choice. It was a ball hit into center field, rolled off the glove of Schmitz, but they were able to get the lead runner at second there on the throw in center because of having to hold thinking it was going to be caught. Here. So the Vikings at least got one in that first inning. Now here with an 0-2. Here's a ball hit well. Left center field going back, and it is gone! A 3-run home run for Carsey Hattlestead. She clears the bases and gives the lead to the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. Here, now 5-4. Burros take the third inning advantage. So Hillsboro Central Valley, that's their 6th hit of the game. And that being the longest and the biggest so far. We're going to have a meeting in the circle right now as Vikings bring in the infield and everyone else talk things over. Here as this inning has gone single, double, fly out to center, and then a 3-run home run for Hillsboro Central Valley as they take that 5-4 lead. Alexis Iverson will come up now for Hillsboro Central Valley, trying to keep things rolling. Iverson, strikeout looking to end the first inning, her first at-bat. Coming up with the bases empty. 1 down, top of inning number 3. And a number off the bat, back to the pitcher, Johnson. She'll field it. No, she can't field it cleanly on the third base side. And official scorebook, we go on a hit or an error on that? E1. There we go. So runner aboard at first. And a swing and a miss on this pitch. Runner goes down to second, diving safely. Iverson will steal the next bag. So Iverson taking advantage of the error to reach and now into scoring position. Burroughs took the lead, now looking to extend the lead. Kaya Chenault waits for the pitch, sees it across for a strike. 0-2 to the Burrow designated player. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Johnson gets a out number 2. There in the swing and a miss by Chenault. Brings up Chloe Tice. Tice was a strikeout victim her first time up. As she steps in, faces Johnson for the second time. This one to the backstop. And runner will advance on the wild pitch. Maybe a closer play than it should have been at third. Strong throw from Mathis behind the runner Iverson, but maybe pulled up a step early and didn't slide and at least made it look closer than it was. It's a swing and a miss for strike 1. Even count now, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs and a runner on third base for Hillsboro Central Valley. Pitch up high for a ball. Johnson, you're laboring a little bit in this inning. You're giving up the big 3-run home run, but comes back with a swing and miss there and makes it 2 balls, 2 strikes. She'll step back on the rubber and deliver. Pitch up high, ball 3. There, and that will run it full. Runner on third base, 2 outs. 3-2 count, delivers. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got her to chase for her 4th strikeout of the game and gets out of the inning, but the Burros take the lead with a 3-run home run from Carsey Hattlestead. 5-4, Hillsboro Central Valley leads Kindred-Richland, your Bank North scoreboard.
Beginning, the Central Cass Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cass High School. Through the years, that mission has brought in to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cass Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels!
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Bottom of inning number 3. On the Bank North scoreboard, Hillsboro Central Valley leading Kindred-Richland 5-4. Here, Bank North, your trusted financial partner for generations. Helping customers and communities build, grow, and prosper. To see what values-based banking can do for you, visit banknorth.bank today. Bank North, member FDIC and equal housing lender. Ball 1 here to Josie Mathis. Here from Tinley Dickoff, who comes back with a strike 1. Mathis, a walk her first time up. One of 6 walks in the first 2 innings at the plate for Kindred-Richland. 4 of them in the first inning helped result in 4 runs being scored. Here's a swing and a miss, makes it strike 2. That's Tinley Dickoff. Looking here at the armband, gets the sign, steps on, and fall to the backstop. Josie Mathis, Sarah Nipstead, Cora Johnson. 4, 5, 6 batters for the Kindred-Richland order. Due up. Well, practice cut for Mathis as she steps out, steps back into the box. And Dickoff delivers. They're missing for a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 55 pitches right now for Tinley Dickoff. Of course, no limit, but still want to keep an eye on it. Pitch up high to the backstop. Going to fill the count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And this bottom of inning number 3. Take a moment here, reset the defense after this payoff pitch. Rock and deliver. Popped up. Right side. Second base. Twisting, turning. Landing. Not able to get it. Tice got turned around. And it drops in for a base hit. First hit of the game for the Vikings, and we'll have a courtesy runner coming in. Emma Schmitz will be the courtesy runner at first base for Josie Mathis. So Emma Schmitz in for Josie Mathis to run as the courtesy runner, and it will be Sierra Nipstead to come to the plate. That wind playing tricks on the defense. We've seen it here in our earlier game with Central Cass defeating Enderlin 27-0. Seen a couple times here in this one as well. If it gets up there, it can get pushed around. Here the runner on first, nobody out. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. Runner goes down to second. Good throw is in time to get the runner. Schmitz thrown out. Caught stealing there, and that will be out number 1 and removes that runner from the base path. It was a strike as well to Nipstead. Strong throw from Quam behind the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Here's One down and an 0-2 count. Ground ball, fall, third base side. Nipstead will stay alive. Cora Johnson on deck for Kindred-Richland. Vikings had a 4-run first inning. Hillsboro Central Valley, the Burros came back with a 4-run third inning. After a run in the first, now they lead 5-4. Called strike 3. Cotter looking for out number 2. Here's Cora Johnson comes to the plate. Let's go back here to that caught stealing there as Peyton Quam with the precision play right there from Agassi Precision Ag in Hillsboro, your local precision planting dealer. Visit planterdoc.com. Everyone has a good plant season as get through that here and on now to the growing season as well too. Visit planterdoc.com for more information. Strike 1 to Cora Johnson. Ball 1 to Cora Johnson. 2 down, nobody on base. Leadoff bloop single. Twisting in the wind. Getting erased on the caught stealing, and now ahead after a strikeout. Now a 1-2 count. Here to Johnson. Johnson was a strikeout victim her first time up. Got caught swinging. Here's Dickoff, rocks and delivers. This one low. Even count now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 strikeouts for Dickoff so far in this game. One of them was a drop, third strike that the runner reached base. Just FYI on that. This one up top for ball 3. There. Full count to the Kindred-Richland pitcher. Pitcher on pitcher. Here comes the payoff inside. That's ball 4. So that will put runner on first base, and we'll see here if we have the no courtesy runner coming out. Lila Kittleson will come up now. She walked her first at bat. And this one catching the zone on the first pitch for strike 1. Lila Kittleson was at the plate when wild pitch and a pass ball allowed 2 runs to come in that first inning on different plays. But during that at-bat, before she eventually walked, Dickoff since that point has settled down a little bit more. Coming back with a couple strikeouts here to her last 4 batters. Also got a double play here, but that walk early on, the 7th here, through now 2 2/3 innings. Here's a 1-2 pitch upcoming. Here to Lila Kittleson. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got out of the inning. Leadoff hit erased on the caught stealing. The walk does no damage, and it will be 5-4, our score. As we go to the top of inning number 4, your Bank North scoreboard. You're watching Region 1 Softball on yourliveevent.com.
There are several different types of crop hail insurance policies. Hi, this is Bethany Rentz, crop insurance agent with Irie Insurance. We at Irie Insurance want to help you select a hail policy that will best protect your crops and bottom line from a hailstorm. Give us a call today to schedule a time to meet with an Irie Insurance agent. For our contact information, go to our website at irieins.com.
You're protected and appreciated at Irie.
Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
The City of Hillsboro invites you to make Hillsboro your home. If you're looking for a new home or a job, check out the opportunities in Hillsboro and see what the community can offer you and your family. Enjoy a quality family life with community, education, church, entertainment, and more. For all neighbors and those driving through the region, we welcome you to come and shop with the businesses in Hillsboro. If you have questions related to services available in the City of Hillsboro, contact the Hillsboro City Office at 701-636-4620.
Top of inning number 4. Your Bank North scoreboard reads Hillsboro Central Valley on top, 5-4 as they come to the plate. Ellen Willison will lead things off, the 8-9-1 batters. Here with Willison, Jelmstead, and Kwon. First pitch, ball 1. Here from Cora Johnson. Here she steps on, rocks and delivers. Check swing, but a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Last inning, it was the 9-1-2 batters that started that rally, with the big hit being the 3-run home run from Hattelstead. There's a swing and a miss, makes it 1 ball, 2 strikes. Trying to start that rally. 1 batter lower in the order right now for the Burros. This is the number 3 seed trying to knock off the 2 seed. Called. Strike 3 on the outside. Got her looking. And that will be out number 1. Leah Jelmstead will bat now. She singled. It was just a little blooper bunt single here that started that 3rd inning rally. She'll take ball 1. She had that, then she stole first and came in to score on the RBI double from Kaylee Kittleson. Here she'll take the pitch off the plate for a ball. 2-0 the count. This one bunted down the third base line, picked up, throw to first is in time to get the runner. Strong throw from Miller. Over there at third base, charging in the 5-3 ground out. We'll bring around the top of the order. For Hillsboro Central Valley, Peyton Quam, 2 for 2, pair of singles, pair of runs scored, also has a stolen base. First pitch to her is a called strike. Here's left field, a little closer to that line, guarding there. It's a decent gap there in left center field, but with the way the wind's playing, we'll never really know how that's going to affect it if you get it out there. There's that one for strike 2. Cora Johnson ahead 0-2 on Peyton Quam. This one up into the backstop. No one on base, so effectively a waste pitch there. 2 outs and the base is empty. Top of inning number 4. Johnson rocks and delivers. This one hit, popped up over towards shortstop. Tazarek is there, and that will be out number 3. The soft pop concludes the 1-2-3 inning. No runs, hits, errors, runners left on base. As we go to the bottom of inning number 4, your Bank North scoreboard reads Hillsboro Central Valley 5-4 over Kindred-Richland Vikings. Up at bat when we return on yourliveevent.com.
Sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers. They are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Bottom of inning number 4. Kindred-Richland to the plate. Charlie Odegaard, Kate Odegaard, Leanna Schmitz, the 8-9-1 batters. Facing off against Tenley Dickoff. Dickoff so far here today with the First pitch coming across for a strike. 3 innings pitched, 4 runs given up, none of them earned. 6 strikeouts, 1 hit, 7 walks has been, well, that and some errors, some wild pitches, everything there. The problems for the defense here line, allowing that 4-run first inning. But coming up here with a 0-2 pitch now here to Charlie Odegaard. Odegaard a strikeout in her first at-bat and swings and misses here in the second at-bat. Number 1 as Kate Odegaard will come in now. Here's the swing and a miss on that pitch. Kate Odegaard walked leading off the second inning. Went to second when Schmitz, the on-deck hitter, walked as well, but then a double play and a strikeout to the next 2 batters. And got the Borough defense out of the inning in inning number 2. There's strike 2. And Dickoff with the 0-2. Go. Trying to get her to dip down. Couldn't get her to chase, and Odegaard stays alive now with a 1-2 count. Tenley Dickoff pitching for Hillsboro Central Valley. Gets the swing and a miss. Strikeout. Dickoff doing the pitching. Peyton Quam catching. Evelyn Willison at first base. Chloe Tice at second. Kaylee Kittleson at shortstop. Carsey Hattlestead in third base. Elia Jelmstead in left field. Santa Kritzberger in center field. Alexis Iverson in right field for the Borough defense. As the pitch comes inside to Eliana Schmidt, seeing the OBP go up in this game. 2 plate appearances, 2 walks. She's also scored a run back in that 4-run first inning. This one up high for a ball, 2-0. It's been the free passes, but also the free passes to the top of the order that have hurt the Burros in this one, as that one misses for a ball. 1, 2, 3, 4 of the walks to the first 5 batters in there. Also a drop third strike that allowed a runner to reach as well. Here's a high center field fly. Backing up, and it is gone over the fence. A solo home run for Eliana Schmitz. She puts it over the center field wall, and the run ties it up. 5-5, brand new ball game here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. They're just the second hit of the game for Kindred-Richland. Miller will bat now. She is 0 for 1 with a sacrifice bunt, and then a little bunt that was popped back to the pitcher Dickoff, who was able to then double up the runner Schmitz at first base back in that second inning for that double play. So we're going to miss. Strike 1. Here to her is Miller. Comes up now, and the pitch, fly ball. And it rolls off the top of the batting cage over to the right side. Don't have to get the broomstick out to get it off the top of the netting. 0-2 with 2 outs and nobody on base. The pitch inside. There on pitch number 85 in the game for Tenley Dickoff. Here looking to close out this 4th inning. Rock and deliver. Low for a ball. 86 pitches now, 44 for strikes, 42 for balls. So just hovering a sliver on the good of what would be close to a 50-50 margin. That one brings it closer there with a ball 3. Full count now, 3 balls, 2 strikes. On deck, Tazarek. Goff rocks, delivers. Called strike 3. Got her looking for the third strikeout. That will end it, but the game tied up. The solo home run from Liana Schmitz, 5-5. As we go to the top of inning number 5, your Bank North scoreboard on yourliveevent.com. North Dakota Region 1 softball tournament.
Tim Gazette Golden Harvest seed sales in the Hillsboro area. When it comes to your operations needs, they want to hear from you, which is why they're committed to listening first. From farmer-focused R&D teams to their Gold Series soybeans and game-changing corn products to the insights shared through the Illuminate digital platform, everything offered is an answer to what they learned from you. For Golden Harvest corn and soybean seed, visit with Tim Gazette Seed Sales Hillsboro, 701-430-0877.
I will be your guiding light, 'cause you don't have to go alone. I will bring you through the storm. I will lift you up. No, you're not on your own. I will be the light that carries you through the storm. I will lift you up.
Top of inning number 5, 2-3-4 batters for Hillsboro Central Valley. In a 5-5 game. First pitch, ball 1 to Kaylee Kittleson. Santa Kritzberger, Carsey Hattlestead on deck in the hole. Kittleson, 1 for 2 today. 3 unassisted ground out in the first. RBI double and a run scored in the third. Here's a ground ball through the left side. That'll be another base hit. She'll turn at first and retreat back to the bag in safely with a leadoff base hit. Brings up Santa Kritzberger. Here, RBI single in the first. Fly out to center field in the third. 1 for 2 today with that RBI. We'll see here, Kittleson at first. Bunt shown, fall tipped. Fall tipped there, and Kittleson was running for second. She'll head on back. Here's Cora Johnson pitching for Kindred-Richland. We'll look at her line here after this next pitch as we await it coming in. A 1 called strike on the outside edge. Johnson now 4+ innings pitched. She's given up 5 runs, 5 strikeouts, 7 hits, no walks here so far. Game update there from Tim Gazette, Seed Sales, your Golden Harvest dealer. Ground ball through the left side. Almost the same spot as the previous one. Little bobble in left field by Nipstead, but able to keep it in front of her and get it back in. Back-to-back base hits for the Burros. Have them working on something here in this 5th inning. It looks like we're going to have some changes here as Maya Miller going to second base, Charlie Odegaard going to first, Lila Kittleson going to third. Okay, so making those changes. So first to third, third to second, and second to first on the defensive changes. There. So reset the whole defense here. Cora Johnson pitching, Josie Mathis catching. Charlie Odegaard at first base, Maya Miller at second, Janet Tazarek at shortstop, Lila Kittleson now at third base, Sarah Nipstead at left field, Liana Schmitz in center field, and Kate Odegaard in right field. So just shuffling around here with runners on first and second. Nobody out in the top of the 5th, and a big fly coming up here. That's going to hook foul. Look out over there. As Carsey Hattlestead tried to repeat history, had the 3-run home run in that 3rd inning. She steps up here today, 1 for 2. Fielder's choice in the first, 3-run shot in the 3rd. Here in the 5th, stepping in. Kittleson at second, Kritzberger at first. Here's the 0-1. It's up to the fence, and the wild pitch moves the runners up. Safe on the wild pitch. And ball one evens the count now at 1 ball, 1 strike. Should you choose to, that does open first base for Hattlestead with Iverson on deck. Tough to do, though, with no outs here. That one misses, 4 ball 2. A 5-5 game here in the top of the 5th inning. Looking over, Johnson looking at the sign. Finds it, rocks and delivers. And this one, high pop up over towards shortstop. Tazarek underneath it. She'll camp out. And that is out number 1. Runners hold. Brings up Alexis Iverson. Iverson 0 for 2 today. Struck out, reached on an error, stole the base. Ended up at third in the 3rd inning when the final 2 batters were then struck out to end the inning. She'll show bunt. It's high. It's to the backstop, and runners don't go. Seeing here, and with the bounce off the backstop, Kittleson didn't seem to like the opportunity there. So she stays at 3rd, and Kritzberger sees that. She stays at 2nd. Here's Iverson with a 1-0. Looking over, re-getting the sign there. Getting the sign while she's on the pitching rubber as the pitch is up high for a ball. I don't know if a late sign came in there or if that's where she wants to be, on the rubber, waiting for the sign from the dugout as it gets in, and then she'll check the armband and roll into her motion. Swing and a miss, strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here the 2-3 matchup. 2-seed Kindred-Richland, 3-seed Hillsboro Central Valley. Winner gets Central Cass. The Squirrels with a 27-0 victory over Enderlin earlier. This one's fallen to the backstop. Winner will take on the Squirrels in the region championship game. Winner of that one qualifies for the state tournament. Here's a loser of this one. We'll face off against Enderlin tomorrow in our first game. Then the winner of that one will play the loser of the championship game in a state qualifier game. Game number 3 tomorrow as the ball gets by the pitcher. But good job there for Miller backing up at second base. Even if it's just the reflex of I got to start walking towards second base rather than looking to make sure. But keeps it there and keeps the runners from advancing. 3-2 up high. Ball 4 loads the bases. Here for the designated player, Kaya Chenault. 1 down. Bases loaded. Here for Chenault. Going to put a ball in play. She'll take the first one for a strike. Chenault 0 for 2 today. Ground out to shortstop and a strikeout in her first 2 at-bats. Infield coming in as well, too, so a little blooper. Could be advantageous there, but a swing and a miss for strike number 2. 0-2. Johnson ready to rock and deliver. And a little number back to the pitcher, Johnson. She'll throw the throw over the head of the catcher, and the run will score. So Chenault will reach on the fielder's choice. And then it will be Kittleson scoring on the throwing error. There with Kritzberger advancing to 3rd, Iverson advancing to 2nd, and the Burros advancing on the scoreboard to lead 6-5. Now we got substitutions here. What number was that? 12. All right, so Casey Hong going to come in and hit. Nope, never take that back. She's going to come in and run. So a pinch runner coming in as Chenault, the designated player, comes out. Hong running now at first base, and she'll be in that DP spot in the order as well, at least temporarily. We'll see if they keep her in there with the next opportunities come around. Chloe Tice will bat for Hillsboro Central Valley. A throw back to first as she throws behind the runner. It's off the glove, and the runner comes in to score at home. Now runner advances to third and second. So Kritzberger going to be safe at home on the throw. Awareness that time to move up. And that allows a run to come in, makes it 7-5. Mathis trying to get Hong coming off the bench and over at first, off the bag. But it bounces off the glove of Odegaard there at first, and everyone safe and everyone scores. So second and third, one out, 2 runs have come in for Hillsboro Central Valley. Swing and a miss. Here to Tice. Tice 0 for 2 today with a pair of strikeouts, and she falls behind 1 and 2. Runners on second and third. Just trying to put a ball in play. Could result in one more run. This one fall to the backstop. Here count stays, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Evelyn Willison on deck. Here's Hillsboro Central Valley taking a lead in this 5th inning. Fall to the backstop again. Tice with the bat control to stay alive. Opportunities here. Both teams giving each other windows. Whose window is going to prop open longer? Here's a swing and a miss. Strike 3, out number 2. And that will bring up Evelyn Willison. Now you're trying for one of those clutch 2-out hits. First pitch to her. Up top for a ball. There now Johnson also up into the mid-80s with her 85th pitch. Here in this 5th inning. Nubber back to Johnson at the pitching circle. 1 step, tossed to first to Odegaard, and that will be the 1-3 putout. But 2 runs come in for Hillsboro Central Valley. In the inning, they do it on 2 hits, a walk. There's an error in the inning as well. On your Bank North scoreboard, it is Hillsboro Central Valley leading Kindred-Richland 7-5.
Northern Cass Booster Club is here for all Jaguar students from academics, arts, athletics, and co-curricular activities throughout the school year. You can find more information or become a Northern Cass Booster Club member today by scanning the QR code on screen now, or follow the Northern Cass Booster Club on Facebook for updates throughout the year, or simply search for the Northern Cass Booster Club page on the Northern Cass School website. Go Jags!
Embrace the joy of community at Halsted Living Center and Heritage House in Halsted, where wonderful neighbors and energetic minds come together. If you're seeking more than just a place to call home, you found the right spot with Halsted Living Center and Heritage House. Whether your interests lie in music, agriculture, sports, or dancing, you'll find someone who shares your passion and expertise. Discover a fulfilling lifestyle filled with connection and celebration with Halsted Living Center and Heritage House in Halsted. Get more information by calling 218-456-2105 or log on to halstedlivingcenter.com.
Bottom of the 5th inning, bottom of the order. Well, no, sorry, middle of the order for Kindred-Richland. Number 3 hitter, Jana Tazarek. Number 4 hitter, Josie Mathis. Number 5 hitter, Sarah Nipstead for Kindred-Richland. Ball 1 here from Tenley Dickhoff. In the circle for Hillsboro Central Valley. Gets a swing and a miss. Strike 1. Here's Tazarek 0 for 2 today. Drop third strike that she reached base on. Advanced on error, scored on a wild pitch in a 4-run first inning. Strikeout victim her last time up. Pop up here, back to the catcher Quam. She'll go down the first base line. She'll glove it, and that will be the out.
Catcher, Josie Mathis.
Brings up now Josie Mathis, 1 for 1 with a walk, a single, run scored. Here and then after singling in the third, she was lifted for the courtesy runner, and a caught stealing erased that base runner in that third. Maybe when you look back at here, big momentum play in the game. Here's this one, popped up out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's pitch counts for Dickoff here. Is this one inside for a ball? 33 pitches in the first, 17 in the second, 21 in the third, 17 in the fourth. For her, as this one, ground ball back here over to first, and that will be the out. Good field from that left side over to first base for the out, number 2. And brings up Sarah Nipstead. Here's Dickoff. Sets up. This one low for a ball. Two teams will play either 1 or 2 games tomorrow, depending on how things go. Winner will face Central Cass in a region championship game. Here as we get a nubber off the handle, fall down the first base side. 2 balls, 1 strike. Loser will take on Enderlin in the loser out game. And then winner of the loser out and loser of the championship game will face each other for the 3rd game tomorrow in a state qualifier. Now we'll wrap up the region tournament. Here's a pop-up behind the plate. Quam will get it, and that is a 1-2-3 inning. There, a couple fall territory pop-outs and a ground out. And to the top of inning number 6. Here your Bank North scoreboard reads Hillsboro Central Valley 7-5, leading over Kindred-Richland on yourliveevent.com.
School districts congratulate the seniors on your success and wish you well in your future endeavors. They encourage you to step into your future, secure in the knowledge that this world needs you and the unique, inspiring gifts that only you can give. Best wishes go with you graduates as you prepare for the greater challenges ahead in a world of new possibilities. Congratulations, graduates, from the administration and staff of the Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts. To all students, parents, and families of the Hillsboro and Central Valley Schools, thank you for a great year.
There's more at 104. Hillsboro, North Dakota has everything you need on your next road trip. Food, fuel, fun, and family-friendly activities. Stop by and fill up your tank or grab a bite to eat. Have a blast at Goose River Golf Club, the swimming pool, or one of our beautiful parks. There's even ice skating and cross-country skiing. Take in the sights or stay the night so you don't miss a thing. Experience Hillsboro and see why there's more at 104.
Leah Jelmstad awaits the first pitch here to lead off the 6th inning, and this one is popped up. Infield, pitcher, second base. Who's going to get it? Johnson, the pitcher, reaches over the top of Miller at second base. There, and that will be an efficient 1 pitch, 1 out. Peyton Quam will come up now. 2 singles and a pop-out. And her 3 at-bats. This one, runs inside, nearly catches her, but she scoots out of the way. Cora Johnson here. This will be pitch number 89 for her in the game. Is that one? Ooh, did that off the handle or off the hand? That go off the handle there at the bottom of the Yeah, the very bottom of the bat there for a fall. There. Here's the ball. Whip foul down the left field line. Dare I say, is that a sliver of sun coming out right now? Wow. Okay, sorry, I'll knock on wood for that. Yeah. Here's this one. Oh, hour and 20 minutes old. Here in the top of the 6th inning. This one popped up by Quam into right center field, coming in and making the catch as the right fielder, Kate Odegaard, for the flyout for out number 2. And that will bring up Kaylee Kittleson. Here in this one. 2 down, nobody out, or nobody on base, and this one popped up down the right field line, drifting into fall and making the catch, coming over from second base. Miller holds on as she takes a tumble, and that will be the out. 1, 2, 3, a great play that time to end the inning, and we keep it a 7-5 lead for Hillsboro Central Valley as we go to the bottom of inning number 6. Kindred-Richland to the plate when we return.
The Hillsboro Vets Club thanks you for your support of their activities and events. Stop in and to check out their new menu. Enjoy the Vets Club appetizers every Wednesday from 5 till 7. And as I've said many times, they have the best roasted chicken around. Enjoy roasted chicken every Saturday from 5:30 till 7:30. Get there early because sometimes it's gone early because it is the best roasted chicken. Fries and coleslaw also available with this meal every Saturday. Dine in or take out. The Hillsboro Vets Club.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
Bottom of the 6th inning, Kindred-Richland looking for a little bit of a rally. Here going, if they can, get a couple and bring some momentum there into the 7th. Trying to come back late in this one. Swing and a miss by Cora Johnson. Pitch to her from Tenley Dickoff. Cora Johnson, the Kittleson, Charlie Odegaard. The batters due up. Dickoff off speed, missing high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Johnson 0 for 1 today with a strikeout and a walk. This one, are they going to say it hit her? What are they going to say? Nope. Inside for a ball. No, they call a strike on that. Oh, a mistake. Ball, 2 strikes. Looks like she did offer on that one. Here's a swing and a miss for strike 3. Out number 1. And for Tenley Dickoff, that is her 10th strikeout here in the game. Here, so both games, pitchers working. Earlier today for Central Cass, it was a 5-inning perfect game. For Whitney Mitchell, had 10 strikeouts of the 15 batters she faced. Here in that 27-0 victory for the Squirrels. Pitch misses, wide for a ball, 1 strike. Dickoff now at 105 on the pitch count. Here's Kittleson showing bunt, pulls it back. It's outside for a ball. 2-1. The Kittleson there walked back in the first, struck out in the third. Again ahead, 2 balls, 1 strike. Now in the sixth, and that one, tough pitch, lay off, but misses for ball 3. So Dick off, trying to come back now with a 3-1 bunt shown. It's bunted, foul. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on base. Here with the number 8 batter, Charlie Odegaard, on deck. And the delivery up high for a ball. Ends a streak of 5 straight retired by Dickoff. There, and that was after giving up a home run there to Schmitz back in that 4th. Part of a streak where 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She had retired 7 of 8. Now we're going to have Bergen Eisenshank come in to hit here for Kindred-Richland. So Eisenshank in to hit. Here with Kittleson at first base. The tying run at the plate for the Vikings. First pitch up high for a ball. Back here, the Vikings been held to just 2 hits right now in the game. Here was a leadoff little bloop single there from Josie Mathis in the 3rd, and then a 2-out solo home run. Runner goes down to second. Throw is not in time. Kittleson will steal the next base. She'll be aboard at second. Then that second hit for Kindred-Richland was a 2-out home run in 4th by Liana Schmitz. So trying to get some offense going here. They've have 4 unearned runs scored back in that first inning. Swing and a miss. 4 strike 2, even count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Number 9 hitter, Kate Odegaard. No, they're going to have a pinch hitter for her. Looks like Elizabeth Hillman on deck. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Dickoff with her 11th strikeout, matching that jersey number. And now Kate Odegaard will come out. Elizabeth Hillman will come in to hit. So Hillman in with Lila Kittleson at second base. Coming down here into the bottom of the 6th. Of course, the 7th inning on deck. Here, big moment for both teams. Here, Vikings trying to take advantage of that runner in scoring position. Bring her in, at least cut the deficit a little bit, if they can, as they get a swing and a miss, strike 1. Here from Hillman. And top of the order on deck, too, and Schmitz with that home run, her last at bat. Here, the power of the offense right now, today at least. There's a swing, strike 2. 0-2. Dickoff in a position here. We'll see if she attacks again. She does, and swing and a miss. Leaves the runner stranded at second base. We go to the top of inning number 7. Hillsboro Central Valley leading over Kindred-Richland 7-5 on your Bank North scoreboard.
Hunter Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 201 Main Street, Hunter.
Santa Kritzberger leads things off for Hillsboro Central Valley. First pitch to her. Ball one. 2 for 3 for Kritzberger here today. Pair of singles and a fly out. Scored a run back in the 5th inning. Here in this one, seeing 2-0 now. For what it's worth, Burroughs went down 1-2-3 in the 2nd, 4th, and 6th innings. They've came back to score runs in the 3rd and 5th inning. I don't know if it's a trend. It's just sometimes you notice things in the scorebook. Ball 3. Here as they're looking to extend out their lead, grab an insurance run or 2 or 12 if you can. Yeah. Here as this one hits the zone for strike 1. 3 balls, 1 strike. To Kritzberger, Carsey Hattelstead on deck. Ball fall down the left field line. Brings it up 3 balls, 2 strikes. Josie Mathis catching, Charlie Odegaard at first, Maya Miller at second, Janet Tazarek at shortstop, Kittleson at third base, Sierra Nipstead, Leanna Schmitz, Kate Odegaard left center right field. Here's one popped up, foul territory right side, drifts back into play, and then down the line. Oh, and it's everybody say, wow. Wow. That's so pop up, first base side, looked like it was going to go into foul territory. It lands in fair territory down the line. Vikings try to grab it. Kritzberger there almost ran into a tag, but able to get down the first base line, so she's at first. Now here's a bunt, and it's double hit, so foul ball. Here is Hattelstead, who had the home run earlier, trying to lay down the bunt that time. 1 for 3 today with a fielder's choice, a home run, and a flyout. She's scored 1 run today as well on that homer. 0-1 pitch. This one knocked down at second base. Underhand flip to first is the only way to go. Miller to Odegaard for the out. Moves the runner up. So 1 down, runner in scoring position. Iverson will come up. Alexis Iverson is 0 for 2. Strikeout, reached on error, and a walk. She also stole the base as well. Johnson, here's the bunt is shown, pulled back. Up high for a ball. We'll see here, looking over, it looks like Chenault will re-enter as the designated player with the next at-bat, should she reach, of course. As Iverson awaits the pitch from Johnson. This one into the gap in right center field. We'll go to the fence. We'll score a run. Iverson around first, into second, coasting in with a stand-up RBI double. There's the insurance run for the Burros as Santa Kritzberger advances, and she's replaced at second here by Alexis Iverson. Kaya Chenault will re-enter here as the designated player. Casey Hung came in to run for her last time after Chenault reached first base on a fielder's choice. Chenault 0 for 3 today with a ground out, a strikeout, and that fielder's choice. First pitch, strike one. This one nubbed, foul. And I just spun in that left-handed batter's box. Wind picking up. Got a little gust rolling through. This one, swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Chenault goes down, second out. Here, and we'll bring up Chloe Tice. Tice here steps into the box, 0 for 3 today with 3 Ks, trying to avoid that sombrero. As Johnson sets up, bunt shown, pulls back, runner goes down to third, then heads back to second. Now you're in a pickle over there. Second to third, back to second. Now run our way to third, and the underhand flip is not in time. Probably going to take a little grief there from Coach Erickson as she gets up, but she is safely outrunning the throw and up a little slowly there too. Maybe took an awkward slide in. But Iverson managing to get to third. And we look like we're okay. At least right now. So it's going to be a 1-0 count with a runner on third now. And Iverson making her way to the bag. Pitch to Tice. Laid off on the check swing. Ball 2. (8-5). Burrows have brought in a run this inning. Here, give them that 3-run cushion. 8 runs on 10 hits. This one popped up right side. Second base. Glove is there. Miller gets it, and that will end the inning. So Kindred-Richland trailing 8-5 as we go into the bottom of the 7th inning, needing 3 to extend the game, 4 to win the game. Anything less, it's the Burros going on to the region championship game. Stick with us here as we come back. 8-5, Hillsboro Central Valley leads Kindred-Richland, your Bank North scoreboard.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime, serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond. We are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank. Strong bank, strong communities.
Bottom of inning number 7, Hillsboro Central Valley leading 8-5 as the number 3 seed, trying to defeat the number 2 seed, Kindred-Richland. Vikings have the top of their order coming up. Anytime you're leading in the 7th inning, first batter, trying to get them out, is a big plus, especially when it's a hitter like Liana Schmitz, who not only has shown power with the solo home run earlier in the game, but throughout the year, throughout the career, showing some ability to do some things on the base path as well. She went from first to third on a sacrifice bunt in the first inning, part of a 4-run first inning for Kindred-Richland, where they got 4 unearned runs. Here's a ground ball over towards third on one hop. Field Hattlestead over to Willison for the out. And there is that big out number 1 that we just talked about. Brings up Maya Miller. Miller today 0 for 2. She dropped down the sacrifice bunt in the first inning. She flew out and got caught looking. First pitch ground over towards second base. Tice with an underhand flip over to Willison, and a quick 2 outs here for the Vikings in this bottom of the 7th. So with the backs up against the wall, Jana Tazarek will step in. 0 for 3 today. 2 strikeouts, 1 on a drop third strike where she reached base, 1 on a caught foul tip, and a pop out to the catcher Quam on the first base side in foul territory. She'll swing through. Strike 1. Here now, Tinley Dickoff. Delivering this one, ground ball past the pitcher, over to Kittleson. Throw to Willison is in time! And that will end the game as Hillsboro Central Valley defeats Kindred-Richland 8-5. Your final score. Hillsboro Central Valley will face Central Cass for a region championship game tomorrow. It will be Kindred-Richland taking on Enderlin in the loser-out game to begin tomorrow. We'll talk about those. We'll talk about this one when we come back here. 8-5, the final score on your Bank North scoreboard. Hillsboro Central Valley defeats Kindred-Richland on yourliveevent.com.
Ace Hardware in Castleton and gear up with name brands from Steel, Milwaukee, Ego, and Craftsman Power Tools. Plus, Watts Ace Hardware has a key cutting and paint mixing section for your own do-it-yourself projects. From their grill selection with Traeger, Blackstone, Weber, and the Big Green Egg to their customer laser engraving center, Watts Ace Hardware is a place you need to check out. Stop in at 1610 Governor's Drive in Castleton for Watts Ace Hardware.
It's time to hit the ground with summer lawn and gardening projects, and Mayport Hardware is here to help. Stop by the greenhouse and browse the wide selection of flowers to liven up your yard. From the outdoor power tools of mowers, tillers, and trimmers to the lawn care essentials of seeds, fertilizers, and top-tier gardening tools, let Mayport Hardware transform your yard to where the grass is greener. Come visit Tim, Sue, and the staff at Trail County's Hardware Hank on Main Street in Mayville.
The World of Outlaws late models return to the Norman County Raceway, Ada, Minnesota, June 28th. Ada Building Center LLC start to finish showdown. Presented by R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. Enjoy the experience. Nationwide top 10 experience last year. Let's make it number 1 this year. World of Outlaws late models. Ada Building Center LLC start to finish showdown. Presented by R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. Tickets now available. ncraceway.com.
There's more at 104. Hillsboro, North Dakota has everything you want in a hometown. Business opportunities, great jobs, and a top-notch school. Shovel-ready lots for your next idea. Great jobs in manufacturing, healthcare, and agriculture. An excellent education for your kids with small class sizes and lots of school spirit. Plus easy access to I-29 and the conveniences of North Dakota's largest cities. Build your future in Hillsboro and see why there's more at 104.
By that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Visit with Ryan Opdahl, your local Farmers Union Insurance agent in Hillsboro.
Final score on your Bank North scoreboard in the Region 1 semifinal. Number 3 seed Hillsboro Central Valley over the number 2 seed Kindred-Richland. There, 8-5 our score as we bring you into our postgame report brought to you by the Norman County Raceway in Ada and the Red River Valley Speedway in West Fargo. Into our game summary here today with the Burros advancing to the region championship game. They started off the game with a first inning run. Peyton Quam would reach first. She'd come in to score after stealing second base, an RBI single from Santa Kritzberger, and the Burros were ahead 1-0. Short-lived lead, though, at that point, as it was Kindred 4 unearned runs in the first inning as they take advantage of 4 walks, an error, a couple wild pitches, pass ball there as they go ahead 4-1. You got a minute to hang out. The heater's right there so you can warm up too a little bit, so you should be good with that. Okay, we'll be with you here in just a second there as we'll tease those player of the game interviews coming your way. So after the 4-run first inning, it was Kindred-Richland leading 4-1. Fast forward to the third inning, and a 4-run inning for Hillsboro Central Valley. Kaylee Kittleson with an RBI double and a 3-run home run from Carsey Hattlestead put them ahead 5-4. In the fourth inning, Kindred would tie it up with a solo home run from Eliana Schmitz at 5-5. Sixth inning, Burrows go down 1-2-3. It was a 1-out walk, but 3 strikeouts in the inning. Here for Tenley Dickoff in the sixth inning for the Burrow defense. Keeps the Kindred-Richland offense off the board. And we go to the fifth inning there. As Kaylee Kittleson leads off with a single, she would come in and score on a error. Santa Kritzberger would single. She would come in to score as well on a situation where runners, bases loaded, runner at first. The defense throws behind them, trying to pick them off at first base. The ball bounces off the glove there at first base, rolls far enough away, allows Kritzberger to come in and score. And that allowed the Burrows to take a 7-5 lead. Burrows get an insurance run in the seventh inning. Kritzberger leads off with a single. She would come in to score on an RBI double from Alexis Iverson. And it would be Hillsboro Central Valley going into the seventh inning, leading 8-5. And it would be a 1-2-3 with a grounder to third, a grounder to second, and a grounder to short to close out the game. Hillsboro Central Valley an 8-5 victory. 8 runs on 10 hits, 1 error, 5 runners left on base. Kindred-Richland, 5 runs, 2 hits, 2 errors, 4 runners left on base. We'll come right back here. We'll talk more. We'll talk some of our players of the game. Join us next when we return on YourLiveEvent.com. Hillsboro Central Valley with the victory over Kindred-Richland 8-5.
Safe to say we have it pretty good in the Drayton, North Dakota area. Growing sugar beets, making sugar, bringing a little sweetness to the world. Every day, American Crystal Sugar produces sweet products people love in a place we love to call home. It's a thing we like to call the sweet life, and we're proud to share it with you. American Crystal Sugar's Drayton facility has recently started offering a $4 per hour shift differential for rotating shifts. Go to AmericanCrystalCareers.com for more information.
Take your softball or baseball skills to the next level with personalized instruction from the professional staff at the Ball Yard. Their mission is to provide area players, young and old, the opportunity to improve their skills in a professional level facility and to provide a high level of instruction to youth players to help them achieve their goals at the Ball Yard. Come and visit the one place in the Fargo-Moorhead area where it's always summer. For more information, go online to fmballyard.com. That's fmballyard.com.
Here's a message from Tim Cassette, Golden Harvest Seed Sales in the Hillsboro area. When it comes to your operations needs, they want to hear from you, which is why they're committed to listening first. From farmer-focused R&D teams to their Gold Series soybeans and game-changing corn products to the insights shared through the Illuminate digital platform, everything offered is an answer to what they learned from you. For Golden Harvest corn and soybean seed, visit with Tim Cassette Seed Sales Hillsboro, 701-430-0877.
Welcome you to our Norman County Raceway, Red River Valley Speedway post-game report. Hillsboro Central Valley with the victory over Kindred-Richland, 8-5, our final score. As we're going to move into our player of the game, brought to you by Enbridge Energy. Life takes energy. Find out more with Enbridge Energy, including career opportunities online, enbridge.com. Tenley Dickoff for the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, winning pitcher here today for HCV over Kindred-Richland. Coming into this region semifinal, just as far as from Saturday until the start of this game, games get moved up, times changes, routine. How much of that were you able to maintain coming into this game? Yep. Oh. with just getting ready to go and play today here in a big game like this?
Yeah, I just had to believe in my team because I know we could do it, and with our at-bats, I knew we could hit the ball, and our defense played strong defense behind me, so if they hit the ball, I knew they could get the out, and just believing in our team as a whole.
Start of the game, first inning, there was some wild throws, an error. It wasn't the cleanest of starts. What did not only yourself but the rest of the team, the rest of the defense have to do to clean that up as the game went on?
Oh, we just had to put that past us and go forward with it and just believe in ourselves and have the confidence that we can do it because we know we can.
Couple big moments, at least from my vantage point, your thoughts on them. You get that little bunt pop back to you for that double play, and then also when Peyton gets the throw of the runner at second base. What did those plays do for your team?
They just bring up our confidence and make us have our energy shift, so we're believing in ourselves better and stuff.
For yourself in the pitching circle, gave up a few walks there. Only 2 hits, 12 strikeouts here against a good Viking team. How do you approach some of these hitters out there?
I just try to make it hittable, or so they can hit it, because I know we have our defense, and just pitch strikes, I guess.
All right, hey, it works on. You guys get to play for a region championship tomorrow here. Immediately, what's that feel like? What's the initial reaction?
I'm excited, but I'm ready to get after and win.
All right, Tenley Dickoff, join us here. Thanks for the time. Appreciate it. We'll look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow.
Thank you.
Here we go. Tenley Dickoff, join us. Our player of the game, brought to you by Enbridge Energy. Here, your post-game report from the Norman County Raceway at Red River Valley Speedway. We'll be back with more after this on yourliveevent.com.
The City of Hillsboro invites you to make Hillsboro your home. If you're looking for a new home or a job, check out the opportunities in Hillsboro and see what the community can offer you and your family. Enjoy a quality family life with community, education, church, entertainment, and more. For all neighbors and those driving through the region, we welcome you to come and shop with the businesses in Hillsboro. If you have questions related to services available in the City of Hillsboro, contact the Hillsboro City Office at 701-636-4620. The Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts congratulate the seniors on your success and wish you well in your future endeavors. They encourage you to step into your future, secure in the knowledge that this world needs you and the unique, inspiring gifts that only you can give. Best wishes go with you graduates as you prepare for the greater challenges ahead in a world of new possibilities. Congratulations, graduates, from the administration and staff of the Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts. To all students, parents, and families of the Hillsboro and Central Valley Schools, thank you for a great year.
Since its beginning, the Central Cast Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cast High School. Through the years, that mission has broadened to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cast Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcastboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcastboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels!
Post-game report, Hillsboro Central Valley with the victory over Kindred-Richland 8-5. Your post-game coaches' comments brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future, dhb.bank, the website. Head coach for the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, Corey Erickson, joins us after the victory. Coach, congratulations on the win. Coming into this one, the start, the first inning, you get that run right away, but then defensively it got a little wild, a little hairy there, but come back there after that 4-run inning. Take us through it.
Sorry, I couldn't. No, I thought they were talking to me out there. It's talking about our 4-run inning or their 4-run inning.
Let's talk about their 4-run inning there in that first inning to start.
Yeah, I mean it was starting to spit a little bit. It was raining a little bit, not super hard or whatever, but just enough to kind of throw things off. And with Tenley being, she's an 8th grader, going out there and you're facing a good team, that can put the ball in play, that they're going to put pressure on you. I think just, she had a couple of walks or a couple pitches that she'd like to have back there. And defensively, we had opportunities to make plays. I think we had 2 plays where we probably missed tags. I want to say early on there in that game that could have ended that inning a lot earlier for us. And not that we made any mistakes on the tags, but just they got a hand in where we're trying to tag, upper body or something like that, or we're just trying to put a tag on a different on the wrong spot. So that could have been a couple outs there, but we just settled down after that. And once we were able to get out of that inning, I think Tenley had a strikeout to end that inning. And once Tenley kind of settled in, we really rallied behind her. I was really happy about that. And then we got the lead in that one inning. And Carsey had that big home run, and Kaylee had a huge, I think either single or double out to left field. That was just a freaking bullet out there. We just came alive. Like I said, I think a lot of it kind of sparked from, rallying around in the 8th grader in the circle, which is big for us. We need someone who's going to show that fight in there. There's someone that we want to fight for. So just hugely impressed with the whole team. I'm still kind of sorting out my thoughts here, if you can't tell with my responses right now.
First 2 innings, you just talk about settling down. That first 2 innings, 6 walks, an error, a couple wild pitches there, but that settling down after Mathis reached on that single and the courtesy runner, then Peyton gets that throw out. 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th inning, combined 4 base runners in all those innings.
Sure.
And just really coming down, making some plays on defense.
Yeah, and then, Peyton had that big throw out to Kaylee, and we had a couple opportunities for some throwouts over at second base, but Peyton was just nailing her throws today. And I think that kind of settled down our defense a little bit. So they maybe Kindred-Richland thought twice on trying to be so aggressive on us. And then they had that pop out into that double play on a bunt. And we didn't really see a whole lot of bunt attempts after that either. So, I'm not sure if just, when we settled down, we kind of made them play our game a little bit, the game that we're more comfortable playing, or what, or maybe we just adapted and we kind of threw them off. I have no clue. Kindred-Richland is such a talented team. Sam has those girls always prepared to compete. But Tenley settled down, and then we kind of put them back on their heels and let our defense take over from there.
Offensively, top of the order, doing what you want the top of the order to do, of put the ball in play and move around the bases.
Yeah, Peyton is such a calming presence there at the top of the order. She had a couple, pop-outs, fly-outs today, but she also had that nice, line drive, a little pullback line drive to lead things off and ended up scoring a run there. Kaylee had an outstanding day, was hitting the ball hard. Carsey, Santa, they're always putting the ball in play. Then Alexis stepped up big late in that inning, getting that insurance run across. Bottom half of our order, we were still doing some good things. Aaliyah got on base on a nice bunt there, I think her first time up, and almost got on a second time. Chloe Tice battled. Kaya was putting the ball in play. Effie had a hard hit ball there too. So, overall, we were seeing the ball pretty well today throughout the order. We know that, coming into tomorrow's game against Central Cass, we're going to need more people to step up. And if we face Kindred or whoever again, depending upon the result of that championship game, if we have to come back and play Kindred again, we just need to be ready, and we need to have everyone stepping up again for us.
Well, you look at tomorrow against Central Cass, and I don't know how much of the game you saw here today, but offensively they put up 27 runs. Defensively, they get a perfect game from Mitchell. Yep. They're a juggernaut this year.
They're good. Scott always seems to have them playing well at the right time of the year. So, they've been playing teams tough. They've been putting up a lot of runs, putting up some home runs and everything. So, I think I told you pregame, we really just need to focus on ourselves, not worry so much about the other team right now. Focus on ourselves, what we need to do well, and then just rally together and get it done.
Corey, thanks for coming up, joining us here in the post-game report. Congratulations on the victory, and good luck. Fingers crossed we see you tomorrow.
Yep, I appreciate it, Jake.
There you go. Corey Erickson, head coach, Hillsboro Central Valley Borough softball, after their 8-5 victory over Kindred-Richland. Your post-game coach's comments brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank. We continue. More post-game report returns after this.
There's more at 104. Hillsboro, North Dakota has everything you need on your next road trip. Food, fuel, fun, and family-friendly activities. Stop by and fill up your tank or grab a bite to eat. Have a blast at Goose River Golf Club, the swimming pool, or one of our beautiful parks. There's even ice skating and cross-country skiing. Take in the sights or stay the night so you don't miss a thing. Experience Hillsboro and see why there's more at 104.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neelsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsboro, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
At Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks, they make sure your vehicle gets the best standard of care to get it back on the road as quickly as possible. Lonnie and his team are some of the most highly trained in the industry. With state-of-the-art technology and superior products, your vehicle will leave in great condition. With their drive-in claims area, the process is smooth and easy. Let Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks provide you and your vehicle with premium care and attention. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. Abra Auto Body and Glass of Grand Forks.
Postgame report on yourliveevent.com. Hillsboro Central Valley with the victory over Kindred-Richland, 8-5, your final score. Let's talk our connection in the game here from Halstead Telephone Company. And there's a few connections that stand out that you look at the Peyton Quam throw-out of the runner trying to steal second, leading off the third inning after a leadoff single, erase that base runner. I thought a big moment, a big connection there was the double play turn by the Borough defense in the second inning after two walks to lead off the inning. A little bunt back to pitcher Dickoff, who throws to first to double up. Next batter strikeout. You get out of the inning. From that point on, only four batters reach base the rest of the game here against that Borough defense. But the connection I'm going to go with here is the big home run from Carsey Hattlestead, as that gave the Burros back the lead at 5-4, effectively erased that troublesome 4-run first inning they had defensively, and that always helps a little bit there. And so Carsey Hattlestead with the 3-run home run in the third inning there to give them the 5-4 lead at that point. That is your Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. Here you can discover local reliability you can trust with Halstead Telephone. It's how to connect, halsteadtel.com, the website. Here, I'm just going to reiterate, too, as well. We talked during the game, but our precision play of the game from Agassiz Precision Ag in Hillsboro was that Peyton Quam throw-out of the runner trying to steal second base, of getting out of the crouch, a good solid throw down to second. Precision on there, got the out. That's your precision play in the game. With that, let's run down our final numbers here as we get through our second semifinal here today, and we go with Kindred-Richland at the plate for the Vikings. Eliana Schmitz 1 for 2 today with 2 runs scored. She had a home run, 1 RBI, walked twice, reaching all 4 plate appearances for her. It was, double check, add that up one more time. I take that back. Schmitz reached 3 of the 4 times here today. One for 2, 2 runs scored. Had that miswritten. Maya Miller, 0 for 3 today at the plate. Jana Tazarek was 0 for 4 with a run scored. It was Josie Mathis going 1 for 2 with a run scored. She had a single and a walk as well as a stolen base. Sarah Nipstead would go 0 for 2 at the plate with a run scored, 1 walk. It was Cora Johnson 0 for 2 with a walk. Ala Kittleson would be 0 for 1 with 2 walks in the game. Charlie Odegaard would go 0 for 2, it would be Kate Odegaard 0 for 1 here with a walk. It would be Ergen Eisenschenk 0 for 1 at the plate. Elizabeth Hillman 0 for 1 at the plate. And it was Emma Schmitz as a courtesy runner have an appearance as well. For Kindred-Richland, it was 2 hits, had 2 errors, 4 runners left on base. Pitching-wise for the Vikings, Cora Johnson will go the 7-inning loss as she allows 8 runs, 7 of them earned runs. Strikes out 7, gives up 10 hits, 1 walk in the loss. Kindred-Richland will lead off the next game against Enderlin in the loser-out game scheduled for tomorrow. They're at 2 o'clock. For Hillsboro Central Valley, batting, it was Peyton Quam going 2 for 4 with 2 runs scored, a stolen base. Kaylee Kittleson would be 2 for 4 with 2 runs scored, had a double and an RBI. Santa Kritzberger would be 3 for 4 at the plate today, 2 runs and an RBI. Carsey Hattlestead 1 for 4 with a run scored, a home run. It was a 3-run home run for her 3 RBIs. Alexis Iverson 1 for 3 at the plate with a double and an RBI plus a walk. It was Kaya Chenault going 0 for 4 at the plate. Chloe Tice would be 0 for 4. Evelyn Willison would be 0 for 3 at the plate. Elia Jelmstead would be 1 for 3 with a run scored for the Burros. Casey Hong had an appearance as a pinch runner in the game. Burros with 8 runs on 10 hits, 1 error, 5 runners left on base. Pitching for Hillsboro Central Valley, it will be Tenley Dickoff going the 7-inning win. 7 innings, allowed 5 runs, just 1 earned run, 12 strikeouts, 2 hits, 8 walks in the victory. Hillsboro Central Valley will take on Central Cass. Game number 2 tomorrow. That is the region championship game. Winner is the region championship on to state. The loser will play the winner between Kindred-Richland and Enderlin in a state qualifying game. That will be game number 3 coming up tomorrow. That will wrap us up here on yourliveevent.com. Thanks so much for joining us here. Glad we were able to get both games in here with some impending weather in the area, moving up times. Thanks for joining and being with us here. Glad we could bring you this coverage. Thanks as well to all of the sponsors that you've seen through our coverage. Thanks to everyone here at Central Cass School, too, for the accommodations and accessibility and everything else here as we bring you our coverage. We'll be back tomorrow here with 3 more. We have a loser-out game, a region championship, and a state qualifier coming up next. That's the next round of the Region 1 softball tournament, and you can watch it right here on yourliveevent.com.